do what you got to do. So, Shannon, this is interesting. Should Brady be praised or criticized for always taking less money?
Skip, what he did was a very unselfish act on his part. But I spoke about this several times, but what it did, it suppressed the market on his own team, and I believe it did damage throughout the league. Because, Skip, like he said, he's like, hold on, wait a minute. I understand that you're a great top-notch player and you deserve to be paid X, but I can't pay you more than I pay that guy. That guy takes chicken feed. So at least you're going to get less than chicken feed, you're going to get bird feed.
Yep.
And so if you want to stay here, Skip, if you remember that when Danny Amendola was talking about the Patriot way, and I said, Skip, he's speaking out of anger because for 3 years in a row, what did Coach Belichick make Danny Amendola do to stay on the team? Take pay cuts.
Yep.
And he resented him for that. And the first chance he got, he's going to take it. He's going to take his shot.
He unloaded.
He unloaded on him. So, Skip, it was a very unselfish act on Tom's behalf. But what it did, it was very selfish to the other players because now they're forced to take less money because Tom took less money. And now, Skip, you know, franchise tag, they're based on the average salary of the top 5 quarterbacks. Well, if Tom Brady was getting market value, that value would increase. So therefore,
But he was never in the top 5.
That's my point, because he kept taking less money. So if he takes what he's supposed to get, he's going to pull everybody else along.
Yep.
And so now the top 5 was probably $5–10 million more than what it would be.
Yep.
So I commend him that he felt like, you know what, I'm doing what's in the best interest. But probably if you ask him deep down, he's like, you know, knowing what I know now and how they treated me at the end, I should have got every dime that they owed me because at the end of the day, they didn't really appreciate it because I should have been able to stay here as long as I want. If I wanted to go out there with a walker, after what I did for this organization,
That's true.
You should have allowed me to do that.
Well, not only did they not appreciate it, but you saved Bill Belichick countless millions against the cap that he did what with? I never could figure it out. Where did the money go?
Skip, he saved Belichick's job. Damn the money. He saved his job.
But, I mean, all that cap space that you gave him back because you took so far. Like Ninkovich said, they said, well, wait a second. Tom's like the 15th highest paid quarterback. You got to be the 15th highest paid pass rusher.
Right, thank you, yes.
Right, linebacker.
Yes.
Right? So all that savings got you weird under the cap. Well, it didn't get your supporting cast that much better.
Right.
Because I never could figure out where the money was going.
I don't know how they talk about, well, they ain't got no money to sign a quarterback. I'm like, well, where did the money go?
Stephon Gilmore got paid.
Yeah, but he
got top dollar.
He was a free agent.
Free agent out of Buffalo.
But what do they normally do, Skip? They normally go to the players that they like. They go to them early, and they get them because 2 years into Gronk's deal, you're like, Gronk is the 8th highest paid tight end. You're like, how the hell Gronk's the 8th? Well, they got him early. They gave him that money, 2 years left on his deal, and you're like, well, there's a lot of money. But when you look at it, you're like, damn, they got me.
Okay. So look at Rob Ninkovich. Look at what he did during his career. He made a grand total of $24 million in 11 seasons, so that's barely over $2 million a year, right? His high was $6.6 million in 2014. But what happened in 2014? They won the Super Bowl.
Right.
What happened in 2016? They won the Super Bowl. So he walks away with 2 rings, $24 million. I don't know, not that he saved all 24, but obviously he made $24 million, which is not all bad.
Not bad.
And
decent money.
Where is he now? He's a commentator on ESPN.
Right.
How many Pro Bowls did Rob Ninkovich make? None. Zero Pro Bowls. He's on ESPN because he played with Tom Brady and won Super Bowls, right? You could actually attribute his current platform to his association with Tom Brady.
Because, Skip, it's not like, you know, a lot of guys that's on television, they were very outspoken when they played.
Yep, he was not spoken.
You can't remember anything Rob Ninkovich said.
Because one time on First Take, we were up at Foxborough before the year, and we had him on.
Right.
Because we tried to get anybody to talk.
Right.
McCourty to talk.
Right.
Nobody would say boo.
Right.
Because they just don't. They work hard at saying nothing. And Rob Ninkovich was terrible on TV. I mean, he's well-spoken, and you could tell it was in there, but he's not going to give it to you as a player. So Shannon Sharp, when he played, he would unload.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Yes.
Your locker was
Everybody was.
It was Grand Central Station for the media because everybody wanted to hear what Shark
I was
said.
one of the few players, Skip, that wasn't a quarterback that had as many media members at my locker as the quarterback.
Correct.
Because I was going to talk. But like I said,
where did that get you? It got you on CBS.
Got me on CBS, and it got me here.
That is correct. But mainly it got you on CBS to start with.
Yes.
So you could establish yourself in the media.
Skip, and that's what I've said. I don't begrudge Tom Brady, but there's a reason why in baseball, Skip, they don't allow you to give discounts, do you? They don't allow you to take pay cuts.
That's about the Players Association.
Because they don't want you to suppress the market. They want the market to keep going. Skip, the quarterback market probably should already be if Tom Brady had done what he was supposed to do, Skip, the quarterback market would already be at $50 million. Because you know how it works.
Are you?
Huh?
Okay, I agree. No, I'm with you, except we keep putting this in the context of LeBron James.
Right.
Who has always made near the max. He did sacrifice a little bit that first year in Miami, right? Just so they could get all three
of them.
Okay. But after that, max. Now he's age 36. He's making $37 million. Okay. But what did the great Tim Duncan do? I've told you again and again. He made pretty good money at age 32 and 33. That was in 2009, 2010. He made 21 and 22 million.
Right.
Not bad.
Right.
But he's the greatest power forward ever, right?
Right.
Then he gets to age 34 and 35, 2013, 2014. He said, I'll take 10 million. You'll take 10 million?
Right.
Well, again, does that hurt the marketplace? Yeah, it does. Because the great Tim Duncan has taken 10 million. What happened in 2013? They should have won it all. Thank you, Ray Allen.
Right.
And 2014, they did win it all because they were the deeper team than the Heat.
Because I think the thing is, Skip, is that when you do a contract and you in your prime, you owe it to the guys that's coming behind you to keep the market going. Because we know the employer wants to suppress the market. If he can keep... Skip, if they could have continued to pay quarterback $5-6 million like Elway Marino was making back in the mid-90s, that's what they would have done. But you got to you got to think about, not only was I thinking about me when I did my contract as a tight end, I'm thinking about all the other guys. The Gonzalez is going to be a free agent also. And there are going to be other guys. So how does a five-time, Pro Bowl player with 3 or 4 first-team All-Pros take less than market value? No, I need market value. Give me market value because I need this thing to grow. And so that's what, commend Tom for being very unselfish. But it was selfish of him to not think about the other players that was coming behind him playing his position.
Okay, now you're talking about principle versus rings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's just saying, I just want to win a ring, so I'll take less money because obviously he has a built-in advantage. His wife makes a lot of money.
But plus
more than he makes.
Skip, plus the luxury that most quarterbacks have.
Yep.
They're going to be able to make, especially those guys, they're going to be able to make somewhere between $3 and $10 million off the field, and they don't have to throw another pass in their life. Look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning kick his feet. Why do you think Peyton Manning like, Peyton, we want you to do the CBS asked him, did he want to do it? ESPN, do you want to do Monday Night Football? Peyton like, for what? Well, I want to do all that stuff. I can make that kind of money right doing a little speaking engagement, flying around doing this.
Yep.
So quarterbacks already have a built-in luxury that a lot of other players don't have, Skip.
So does LeBron James. It's estimated he's making $64 million
Ain't no
off
estimation.
the court.
They lowballed him.
64
They lowballed
million.
him.
So wait, 37 plus 64. Oh, wait, that means he's making 100 and some million?
And he underpaid. He should be making $100 million for the Lakers alone.
Okay, well, to me, he should say, I'll take $10 million
I wish he
for the
might.
Lakers so that you can stock your bench.
I cut him off. He take less money, I cut him off. I'm done.
Cut him off.
I'm done.
This guy named Jordan in Chicago always took less money, and he's 6-0 in the finals with 6 MVPs because he had a good supporting cast.
That joker worth $2.3 billion.
Okay, but the point is, he took less.
Skip.
Brady took less.
You know how
Tim Duncan took less. LeBron takes more.
Skip, he was making more from Nike than he was from the Bulls. You could take less. And that's what, Skip. And plus the thing was, there was really no free agency then like it is now. And you see what happened. Michael said, nah, my last 2 years, I need y'all to give me what I'm worth. Michael Jordan was making more than a lot of teams was playing their entire roster.
Okay. And your point is?
He deserved it.
Oh, he deserved it.
Skip, look, that's to be commended. Tom was being unselfish. Tom thought he was doing the right thing.
Well, he just wants to win lots of Super Bowls.
But, Skip, at some point in time, you got to think about because just think about it. If all players, I mean, there have been a lot of guys that are like, well, hey, I got this so good, I'm not worried about you. You can't have that mentality. You can't think, me as a black man, Skip, I can't think because I live good. I'm not worried about nobody else that black. Y'all fend for yourself. I can't think like that. So Tom shouldn't, I'm saying, I don't believe Tom should. Give him credit, kudos. But I don't believe he should have thought like that. I believe he should have thought about the betterment of football. Because, Skip, we already don't get guaranteed contracts. You don't get guaranteed contract. You know it's a short shelf life. You got 2.5. If you're a running back, 2.5 years. If you're in any other position, you got 3 years. So it's not like you're going to have, I mean, think about that, Skip. 3 years when you got guys like Brady playing 21. You got Drew Brees play 20, and still the average length of an NFL player is 3 years.
Okay, but it's easy for LeBron to say, I'm taking $37 million for the rest of the league's sake, for all the players coming up behind me.
Yes.
You're also taking